Hey guys, it's me. So I'm here with your answer video finally. And when I meant 2 weeks on my last video, I really meant a month. So either way, I'm sorry. And I know that I apologize pretty much all of my videos. I apologize at the beginning of pretty much all of my videos. Let me get it right for the first time, guys. Just saying that I'm terrible with posting. And yes, I already know I'm a hashtag worst YouTuber ever, but I'm here now and I'm ready to post the answers to your questions. And man, you guys really do have a lot of questions. I might have to split it up into 2 videos because there's a couple questions that I thought were really good and I kind of want to elaborate a little bit more, and you guys might have additional questions that I'm pretty willing to answer them for you. So, one of the most popular questions that you guys have asked me was, I will point out Cindy C. You have asked, what do you do for a living, and is that what you want to do forever? I am currently in marketing for an urgent care facility, and I absolutely love it. I love everything about it. I love where I work. I love who I work for. I love doing what I have to do each day. I love waking up and going to work and seeing the people that I get to see on a daily basis. And then you asked if that is something I want to do forever. And yeah, I honestly see myself doing this for the rest of my life. I always thought that I would be a kindergarten teacher, and I worked at an after-school dance program right after high school, and I learned quickly there that I do not do well with confrontation, and to be able to have to fail a student is not really my strong suit. So I quickly realized that I loved being in the public and volunteering in my community, and marketing was just exactly up the route that I wanted to go, and got my degree, and here I am doing exactly what I love to do. I've worked really hard to get to the position that I am at, and I'm very, very, very fortunate to be there. And yes, I do see myself doing this for the rest of my life, and it's a perfect job for when I see myself getting married and having children. And I'm just very, very, very fortunate to be able to say that I love waking up and going to my job each day. So yeah, I know a lot of you guys have always asked what I do for a living, and that's what I do. I'm in marketing. The next question comes from Foo Fighters Are Cool, and I completely agree with your username. You asked, did you learn or want to learn an instrument like your dad and Charles? And yes, I always wanted to play music like my brother and my father. Actually, we grew up playing in my dad, we called it the drum room, and it was basically a glorified laundry room that went into our garage that my dad turned into his music room. And we would always go in there and we would play drums and congas and just kind of goof around, and that was just something that we always loved to do. But I never really got into actually playing music. I really liked singing. I did some singing lessons for a little while, and then my dad told me that we weren't going to do that anymore because I guess apparently I wasn't good. I thought I was good, but that's all that matters, right? In your head, if you're good, you're good. But I did participate in band and orchestra during that wheel thing that you go through in middle school, and I'm not sure if you guys all do that still or what happens, but we went through band and orchestra, and I played the clarinet and the violin and was not good at all. So I did not take up that instrument. But I've always been really interested in music, and I love listening to music. I love finding new bands and musicians and going to listen to live music. That's one of my favorite things to do. So music is a part of my life, even though I do not participate daily, even though I sing in my car all the time. But I do not play an instrument, unfortunately. One of the other questions that I wanted to personally answer because I thought it was a very unique question was from Dino Raw Girl. How long were you a baton twirler? Did you get to do anything cool with that, like Twirl Mania or Nationals? I'm a twirler too, so I think it's super cool that you used to do it. Yes, I was a baton twirler from the age of 5 to about 21 competitively. I did have the opportunity to go to nationals and compete at Notre Dame University in Indiana, and I fell in love. I loved every moment of being a baton twirler. Of course, you go through your bratty teenage years where you just want to quit and you just want to rebel against everything that you ever know. But thankfully, my mom made me stick with baton twirling, and I'm very fortunate. I'm still actually very close with a lot of the people that I grew up with baton twirling, and I'm very fortunate to have had that part of my life, and it's still a huge part of my life, and I loved being a baton twirler. So I'm glad that you're a baton twirler too, Dino Rawr girl, and keep it up. If you go to nationals or if you compete, let me know. I love keeping in contact with my baton world, so good luck. And yeah, I know that those people that don't have baton twirlers or know anything about baton twirling, that's kind of a boring answer, but sorry guys. So one of the other questions that I knew was going to be asked, but I didn't realize by how many. Gummy Bear 121499 and Grande Rick 75. Are you single? Do you have a boyfriend? The answer to that is yes, I am single. I do not have a boyfriend. I was in a relationship for a very, very long time, and I learned a lot from that, and we can always elaborate on that another time, but I learned a lot, I loved a lot, and I'm single. So yeah, there you go. I don't know if we should keep going into this question, but there you go. Yeah, so I hope I answered it. Is that all you guys really wanted to know about it? Do I have a boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend. Another interesting question that I got from Casey S. If you could do anything to change the world, what would it be and why? Okay, now let me just preface this. This might sound extremely pageanty, but I mean, I do have a little bit of background in pageants, but this is my honest to God truth is if I could change anything in the world, it would be that people would become more positive. And I know that sounds so silly, but it's really the truth. And I believe that there's so much negativity in the world that there needs to be more positive people and positive thoughts, and we need to remember that life isn't really as bad as we think it might be at that moment. There's so many things happening in this world that we need to remember the good things and not the bad things. And I'll be the first person to admit that I'm not always the most positive person, but I always try to find light in any bad situation, and I always try to do that for my friends as well. So, if I could do anything to change them, if I could do anything to change the world, it would be for people to be more positive. And that sounds so pageanty, but it's honestly the truth. And I mean, I just think that honestly, a smile can make anybody's day, and it only takes a moment to smile. So just keep smiling, guys. Wow, I sound so ridiculous, but it happens. Okay, so I have just spent forever talking to the camera, and I have answered some of your questions, not all of them, and I know that. If you would like another video of me answering the other questions, and a lot of them are really good, and I think I actually might just do another one just for my own benefit, because I like to look back on my videos and see how I was feeling at that time and see if anything has changed from the past to now. And I think it's kind of interesting to see the growth either that you make or the non-growth. Is that a word? Non-growth? I don't know. But yes, so I might do another video. Let me know if you guys want to. If you have more questions, let me know. There's a lot of questions about vlogging or where I see this vision. I don't know. But but I'm going to probably do another video if you want it. So let me know. Thank you all for having all of your questions on my comments and my Twitter. And by the way, I guess there was already an Ask Mel happening, so I had to kind of filter through those hashtags. But I really, really, really appreciate those, and I love you all so very much. Thank you for everything, and keep smiling. Wow, that sounds silly, but it's the truth. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!